is a race to 13.
In the booth is Mike Houghton of AZ Billiards and NJ pool player Troy. Take it away, guys.
Good afternoon.
Hello, welcome. We're so excited to be here. We got a great match in store for you today. Thank Mike Zuglin for all the great introductions. This is a race to 13, like he said. Single elimination at this point. I guess it would be called a modified double elimination once they get to the finals. What are you expecting here, Mike?
Well, I think the match is going to be determined, let's say, in the first half a dozen racks. Because if you remember when they played the first time, Earl got out to a 5-0 lead, and then Shane's trying to catch up the whole time. You know, Shane can put a 2 or a 3-pack together at will, but he's going to leave a little bit of air, and Earl has really capitalized all weekend on that. I mean, especially when he played Jason. I mean, Jason left him anything, and he was running out multiple racks. So I think it's going to be huge to get an early lead in this one.
And it seems that Earl's break has been working very well.
You know, he struggled against Toasty. His break wasn't really working real well, but whatever he changed before he got into the match with Jason, it sure worked, because it was definitely working on all cylinders against Jason.
Now, do you think SVB right now has a little vendetta because his only loss was to Earl?
Oh, sure.
Think he wants to get him back here, put on a good set for him?
Well, I mean, at least put up a fight.
Seems like to me it's a little bit of a teacher-student here on the.
And didn't Shane say years and years ago, back when he first played Earl in a tar match, that he had looked up to Earl when he was really breaking into the game? Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I want to use the word idol, but I'm sure he said something back then about how much he respected Earl's game.
Yeah, I think he emulates some of his characteristics on the table. You know, some of his styles. Let's say. Utilizing the longer cue, he does have an awful long kind of stroke when he does stroke it. So he may have picked that up early on in his game and then just kept going with it and refined it.
That's an interesting thought.
Here we go. Shane's got a little bit of a tester here.
Yeah, so much for testing.
Punched that in. Not much of a test, huh? This 5 to the 6 seems a little problematic here.
Yeah, because he can't leave too much. Well, I say he can't leave too much of an angle, but he can go up. You know, if
there's
it gets
always
too
an
much,
option.
yeah.
Right. Be a little deep on this one.
Well, he left some angle, that's for sure.
Yeah. He's going to slide right into place for this 6 ball, I believe. It's going to be a little touchy. His speed is paramount here. Let's see.
Guys, speak up a little bit.
Okay. There we go. He's right in place.
Watch that 8 ball. Wow.
Yeah, that was nice speed control there by SVB.
You know, mere mortals hit that shot, they hook themselves.
He just gotta, is he gonna come inside 2 rails, avoid that side pocket, or just come straight down?
Probably straight, I'm guessing. And I'd be wrong.
Yep, 2 rails before the side. That could get slippery. You're coming out 1 rail. It's a tough shot. SVB breaks the ice, takes the lead, 1-0.
And it all came down to that push out. You know, I wasn't sure the first time they played if it got into a safety battle or a moving battle, who was going to win that? Because, you know, you think about Shane, you think, oh my God, all that experience. Well, you know, Earl's got 2 or 3 times the experience that Shane's got.
Well, looks like the ball may have hung up in the pocket there. Okay, we got it.
But Shane definitely won that that first rack, you know, the moving battle.
his breaks working. He's been making, they've typically been making the one ball on the side or the wing ball. Shane, right now, kind of looking at the rack to see which side of the table he wants to break from. So he elected to, well, he just moved over, so he's going for the 4-ball. Watch that 4-ball wing ball. Amping it up a little bit.
Well, and it didn't go straight in the pocket, but it was kicked in. He's still not going to like this.
We're going to wind up pushing again. The good thing, the one is already tied up, so pretty much anywhere he kind of picks.
Well, he just looks...
He's not going to leave an open shot.
Oh, no. Now, you've been watching Earl play for a number of years.
Yeah.
Have you noticed he's kind of free of all of his accessories this time?
I mentioned that before in the prior match. I said the only thing he has left right now, because he did put on his stroking arm a little bit of weight, so maybe he feels like he wasn't going straight through. He has a method to his madness of why and what he's wearing.
You know, and I wonder if that helped him with his break. Oh. Well, now let's see if Earl capitalizes against Shane like he did against Jason. If Jason had left this for Earl, Earl would have ran out.
Yeah, Earl ran out a lot of the games against Jason, and he did it in a quick manner. I think that whole set, race to 9, took approximately 35 minutes.
I think that's right. And I don't know about you, but I was up in the room watching the last match, and I wonder how much of that match against Earl just sapped Jason's will to make a ball, because he sure didn't look like the Jason that we know.
Yeah, Earl's looking over in the stands. It's not a good indication, because he hasn't been really doing that too much as of late. Kind of focusing in on the table, and he's been running it real quick, and no time for the chit chat to the audience, which he does an awful lot. I think he may do that, Mike, to amp himself up. I think. I could be wrong, but it's the way I see it.
I definitely think he plays his best game in front of a crowd, and especially a crowd that, is cheering everything he does. He's an entertainer.
I'm going to have to say he may be one of the best entertainers of the pool world that we have right now.
And, everybody talks about his antics and, Earl will lose control, blah, blah, blah. I've heard from so many different people that he does an exhibition with kids, and he's perfectly mannered. And I'm sure, just like you, I've had a number of conversations with him that didn't focus on pool, and they were all very good conversations.
Yeah, he is awesome. I just love to see him play and concentrate on the game. You probably won't get to see the likes of too many players in your lifetime or anybody's lifetime for that matter, that plays like Earl. He truly is magical when he gets going.
Well, he's like Rodney and, a little bit of CJ in that they remind you when you watch a couple racks that this game really isn't all that tough. I mean, even Shane runs out at will, but, he has to stop and think about it occasionally. Earl
Right.
doesn't even look like he's stopping to think about it.
Sometimes it seems like you're lucky to get the cue ball to stop.
Yeah.
Comes up dry there. We're currently tied up at 1-1. We're here in the finals of the Turning Stone Classic 32 here in Verona, New York.
Once he makes this one and comes back where the one's at for the two, these balls pretty much connect the dots. Look out, 3.
Yeah, a little trouble there. We're going to have to play safe. Going to wind up putting Earl in a tough situation here with a 2-rail kick and back at his 6-5 over here, and the 2 ball is going to migrate towards the 3. Oh, he's looking at the bank, trying to be aggressive. Okay, I see where he's going. He's going to kick the 2 towards that pocket, bottom right, and put the cue ball in back of the 3. Only problem with that is that you have that outside English, and it tends to slide. You could kind of peek out, as we'd call it. I kind of like the thinning the right side of the 2. But SVB, he knows. See if he's able to hold it up and not let it slide out. Perfect speed.
Very nice. So you're going to have to go 2 rails here?
This is a tough kick. Yeah, he's going to have to go short of the corner. But you know what? It's a kick to nowhere. It really doesn't lead him anything. If he kicks to long rail, short rail, and nips the 2, say, it's just going to leave it out there. So he's going to try something a little different, possibly. Oh, he just missed it.
And if he'd hit it, he would have hit it good, because he would have just thinned the 2 and it would have gone up table.
Yep. So yes, he could have, kind of Z-shotted his way into that too, but it really wouldn't have left him anything.
If you're not Efren, you don't try that shot.
Well, Efren's an accomplished billiard player also, so that's where a lot of that stuff comes from, I think.
You know who's the same way as Jeanette? She plays a bit of 3 cushion, and you can see it in her game.
Yeah. I think a lot of 9-ball players have, if it's not in their toolbox, they try and add it to their toolbox within their career, because they notice
the benefits.
The benefits of it. Absolutely. Thank you, Alex.
So I know what you're thinking.
Looking real good here. SVB looking settled in. Looking much more comfortable now. Came in a little short. A little disappointed, because now he's going to have to navigate this 9-ball and accept a longer shot if he pinches it. Try and clear the 9. There you go.
Did you have a favorite at the beginning of the tournament to win this tournament?
You know, honestly, I think I was like everybody else, and I said it's going to be Shane or Jason. I mean, that's pretty much the way everybody looked at it.
Right.
But, you know, being in media, I love the idea of Earl winning.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. That would be a fantastic thing. He hasn't had anything close to this major in a long time.
And what do you think? What do you think is causing him this new level of confidence? Do you think this new this deal that he's got with Money Match is helping?
I think there was something else changed in his life. It's not about what happens in pool, but what happens in his.
Oh, you think it's something in his personal
In
life?
his personal life, he's a lot calmer. I can tell he's more like stable. Like there's some kind of even keel.
More centered.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of things could contribute, the external things, but I think maybe he matured finally.
It's something in the Jersey water.
Matured.
Well, stand by. There we go. Thank you, sir.
And you know, they always joke about how many good pool games have been ruined by a girlfriend or a wife, but you know, the other side of that coin is also true. You know, a good relationship can help you calm down and
Yeah, keep you centered and on the right track. Someone kind of watching your back for you, not letting you get unhinged, basically.
Sure. And you know, I don't want this to be taken the wrong way, but Earl is the type of guy that I won't use the word unhinged, but he can let his emotions get away from him, and it's he is the type of person that could really use someone like that.
Right. Yeah. I love to see him play this well. It's just it's special. It really is. He's got a tough little gig here. What do you do here?
Can he draw it and go to the same pocket? No. Yeah, he's got that angle. Again,
It's tough. Small area he's got to get to in order to avoid clipping that 7 when he's shooting that 4 ball. Although it is a little lower. Okay, you get a little steeper than. He's perfect.
Yeah.
That's nice. He's come out 2 rails, played a 6 in the left-hand corner.
Going back to the question of Earl and stability, how long has he had the deal with, is it Sandcastle?
Yeah, he's a Newhouse Pro there at Sandcastle in New Jersey, at Ladowie's place. And
that's gotta help.
That's been within the past, I guess, around 4 or 5 months, maybe 4 months or so. Okay. So he's been visiting there and doing some lessons and, working out during the day, his usual routine. And I think he goes play some golf and runs and does what he does and comes in mid-morning, afternoon, and fires balls in like a 4-inch pocket table. It's spectacular to watch. Here we go, SVB getting ready to put another one up on the board. Sinking in his 9-ball. He'll have 3. We are racing to 13. This is the Turning Stone Classic 32 Finals. SVB, Shane Zamboni versus Earl the Pearl Strickland. I'm joined with Mike Howerton in the box. I'm NJ Pool Player. I'd like to thank everybody for their support.
Having some kind of a conversation that Shane finds amusing.
Yeah, it'd be nice. Earl's a great one to be mic'd up because he is definitely entertaining and he talks. And when he's at the table, a lot of players, they're just unemotional. They sit down and they discuss nothing. But for like you said, you're in the media business. For TV and streams, you can't get much better than Earl. He is the entertainer.
Was it Earl that played Mike Siegel in the AccuStats, and they were both mic'd up?
Yes, mic'd up. That was, I believe that may have been the last Make It Happen event.
I talked to Pat right after that, and I said, so when's your next Make It Happen? He said, as soon as I find my shirt. And I said, what do you mean as soon as you find your shirt? He said, well, I lost it on the last event.
And Pat Fleming was here. He's our good friend through AccuStats, and he's got the great international tournament coming up there in Virginia. I believe Upstate. I'll give you the dates before sometime in October. Make sure you get over there and register before you get shut out. Here we go, SVB to the break. Watch that wing ball. It goes flying in the corner there. Gets a nice little friendly kick. He's got eyes on the 1, but no real clear shot.
8 go by the 9?
Does the 8 go by the 9? But if you're dead straight on it, possibly. Yeah, I believe so. Only problem is he's got this 1 ball. I see a shot here. I don't know if he's going to elect to do it because it kind of leaves a possible shot. Let's see what he does. He's going to play safe. Kick this 1 ball down table. Or just leave the 1 up there. I think it's a matter of personal preference. I think you bring the cue ball down here. Kind of put them both in the center. It's only a containing shot. Unless he can see something better where he's able to hide the cue ball. That's an optimal thing that you want to do. You don't want someone like Earl with a clear shot at a ball.
Like this?
Like this. Although he is over the 9 a little bit, is you're going to find yourself either in back of the 2 or the 5. I say maybe the 5 ball. You bring that 1 down here. Okay,
Just like that.
just like that. That'll work.
See, and that's the difference. You know, Shane looked at that and he studied it. Do I want to go right? Do I want to go left? What do I want to do? Earl looked at it as he was getting up and said, okay, I'm going to hook him behind the 2. I'm going to put the 1 over on the long rail.
And he just shoots it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't, he thinks what he wants to do and he just executes. Generally his first instincts are the best and he goes with that instead of confusing yourself. Sometimes that could hurt you because there's other options that don't look available that may be. What's his shot?
Oh, I think that's what Shane was smiling at, that he was going to fire at the 9.
He's like, oh, I'd like to spear this one and make another quick game. Let's see
You
if.
can't see enough to make
Yeah,
this.
I think I'm looking at the top view. He can see this ball. There
Oh,
we go.
good. Okay.
And everything else is wide open. Get to the center of the table for the 3 ball. Hopefully an angle. Got a little shy on it.
Yeah.
He's going to have to do something here. Either split these balls or just draw it back. He held it up nice. He stayed in control, you know?
Well, a lot of people might not have the stroke to hit that ball with draw. You want to hit it with top, and
Kill
then the
it,
8
yeah.
comes into play.
The nice thing about watching Earl on a stream, he gets on with it.
Yeah. Yeah, they've got a great steakhouse here at Turning Stone, and we always start, you know, we think, are we going to be able to make it to steak dinner? Who's playing in the finals? They close at 10 o'clock. We've got 9 o'clock reservations. We'll make it.
You make reservations around who's in the finals.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we've had guys in the finals before that had, you know, we knew there was no chance.
Earl Strickland puts one up on the board, edges closer to Shane Zamboni. They're 3-2. Turning Stone Classic Final, number 32. I see Earl over there. I don't know if he's talking to Shane, saying something. Going to
Well,
look
that
at,
wouldn't surprise me.
yeah. He's a tough competitor to play with, besides the fact of his just massive skills that are on the table, and you possibly don't have to get back to the table.
Broke dry.
That might hurt him. If you don't start making a ball on a break, he's going to find himself falling behind quickly. I think this 1-5 is wired. Or is that a 4 ball? I can't tell.
5, because the 4 is on the long rail. But the 2 ball is perfect to hold his cue ball after he shoots it.
He'll have a nice position. That 1 ball layup on the rail. 2 ball will stop the cue. You just don't want it to hit it too hard to where it comes back and bites you. You're absolutely perfect on that. Now the next thing to start looking at is he's got to find a spot for this 3 ball and get an angle to get to the 4. So this is his next challenge. He just points over towards the side pocket to indicate that's where he's going to be putting the cue ball for the 3. With that 4 on the rail, it's pretty easy to get to from a bunch of different angles. And with the stroke of Shane, I was telling Upstate before, you know, you always try and get a nice flowing route to your next ball, but if that don't happen, with the powerful stroke that these fellas have, they can manipulate the cue ball and do a lot of different things.
Sure.
Tables are playing absolutely smashing. These diamond tables with Simonis cloth, Aramith balls.
Wouldn't expect any different. So, you know, going back to the comments you made about the international, for anybody who's on the fence and trying to decide whether they want to go or not, don't forget that Alex Pagulayan's going to be inducted into the BCA Hall of Fame at that event. That's going to be a show.
Oh, congratulations to him for that. No,
I mean, imagine Alex with a microphone in front of a crowd.
and do they give him a time limit?
I don't know if they're going to do that or not, because in the past it's gotten a little out of hand.
Oh, it has.
Oh, yeah.
That should be a fun event. And Alex is one of the other consummate entertainers in this game.
He is.
He's so much fun to watch. His cueing skills, I think he possibly, to me, he is probably the best all-around cueist. If you add Chinese 8-ball, 9-ball, 10-ball,
One pocket,
straight pull,
snooker,
billiards, snooker,
yeah.
and if you combine them all together, he is definitely the full package, if not close. There we go, a 9 to take a nice lead of 4-2 by Shane Boening there. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us here today, liking and sharing the stream there on Facebook.
And all right, in the self-plug department, I noticed a couple racks ago that Al put up the image of the AZ Billiards t-shirts. There have been a number of people on the forums who were asking about getting t-shirts, so I put together, or I found somebody who will print them, and I've been taking orders on the forums and via email. I'm going to get them printed when I get back home from Turning Stone, so sometime midweek. So if you saw the t-shirt, or if you've just been dying to have an AZ Billiards t-shirt, why, I don't know, but if you have been, then get on the forums. There's a thread on there, AZB t-shirts, or you can message AZ Billiards on Facebook. A couple of days, I'm going to get them printed once I get home and recuperate.
There you go. Oh, a little hard there. Missed the 4 on the side, but he did make a bunch of other balls. He made 3 balls, and they were all kicked in. How's this looking? Get on that 2 ball, you're in good shape. I say he just shoots this one, goes to the top rail with some high inside a little bit, and just comes down to the position where he is now, basically. That might allow him to go forward and get to that 3 ball. We'll see what he does.
Where's he going?
Oh, hit that little fat. I guess it passes the 9 ball.
Yeah.
He might be a little straight, so you might see a stroke let out here to draw this straight back to the long rail and split the 3 and whatever ball it is up top, that 5.
Yeah, and that sets him up for the rack.
Yeah, this is pretty much the winner right here.
Oh, he hit that a different way.
He tried to stun draw it. He'd like to get a couple more revolutions on the draw, so now he's going to have to go up and down. This is a dangerous shot. Oh, perfect control.
Hey, there's the t-shirts.
You going to offer collars with those or no?
No, we're just doing the t-shirts right now.
We'll see how that goes.
I've had a couple different people who've asked about polos, and I'll look into those after we get this t-shirt thing done.
The reason I say polos is because then players can use them when they're playing in tournaments with the collared shirt. There we go. Shane takes the lead 5-2. We are racing to 13. Joined here by Mike Howerton, Upstate Al, myself, NJ Pole player Troy.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned my name. I just want to thank a couple of people just real quick that sent in some donations. Josh Sotola, he says, I think you accidentally blocked me on Facebook. I thank you for your donation. And another person here, Ken Bohr, thank you for your donation. He says, thanks for the live feed. Anytime, we're glad we can do it.
Shane's got a 3-rack lead. Now we're going to see something we haven't seen at this tournament, which is Earl trailing in a match. No wing ball.
Watch the 7.
Fastball rolling. And I can't see Earl, but I'm betting he's stewing.
Yeah, he didn't like that 7 ball wandering around the table, finding a nice seat. This is a pretty shot. I like this safe. He's going to bank this towards the side and then let the cue ball kind of navigate towards it too, bury itself. He might be doing something different. I don't know. Let's see. But if he banks it and lets the cue ball kind of follow it, the cue ball hesitates a little bit and it'll just work its way to that short rail and tuck itself nicely back into that too. You just don't want to make it in the side, which happens an awful lot when you don't want it. With the soft route, I was able to slide past that too. That was a really nice shot. I don't know if Earl can get to that.
Yeah, he's not going rail first. Well, maybe he is. With a lot of spin.
He might be able to get to that long rail with that. Yeah, I don't know. There's a trick shot here too. You go off that long rail where the cue ball is, and, jack up and hop it over.
Oh, you called it.
Nice shot.
What a shot. There's no window there. He's not happy about something. Well, I mean...
Maybe he's talking, how do you like them apples?
He's telling Shane, I don't like getting up here and seeing a safe all the time.
How do you like it?
Shane's got him turned off.
Shane's going to flatten his cue ball out here. They get to this 1 ball, which is not easy. That 4 might get introduced. I think there's a ref on site watching the game. I don't know if he has to be summoned to watch a hit.
He's sitting in the corner here behind our monitors. He's on premises.
Yeah, we got him right here.
Yeah, so Shane's going to go at this 1 rail. He's digging in order to kind of turn the cue ball over. It was a good hit.
I was going to ask what the reward was going to be, and that was definitely not it.
Yeah, that's not a good reward. 2 balls still tied up.
Buckle up, folks. Earl is about to blast off here. I predict a nice run here, even though the 2 balls locked up like that.
He's going to play the carom on the 8.
Yeah.
And then play the 2 in the side possibly, which could get a little tricky because of the 6 ball. See how it works out for him. Well, he's able to hit it soft enough to kind of hold it up. He's still a little steep on this, so the cue ball's going to be getting away from him. He wants to get in line right here, right now, for the rest of these balls. Hence the little pause.
So he's going to follow it up and shoot the 3 on the right-hand side.
Yeah, it might go right under the, it might go on the left-hand side because that cue ball's come out hot. Oh, he killed it. And play it inside, and he's over the 9 ball. He's not liking this one bit.
Yeah, he's okay, though.
Yeah, but he's still going to complain about it.
Right. He's going to complain. It's like Efren. You know, he gets out of line on a ball, and he looks at it. What do I do? Yeah, scratches his head, and then he makes the ball like it was nothing. Oh.
Yeah. And he wasn't happy about being over that.
I think Earl talked himself out of that.
That happens a lot. You see that. I think a lot of players do that. They kind of not happy with the current situation that they put themselves in and kind of talk themselves out of it. Yeah, I agree.
You know, if Shane had missed a ball and left Earl that, Earl would have jumped out of his chair and ran out.
I love that. And I've heard that before. It's if you put yourself in a bad situation, just imagine yourself, your opponent left you that, and you finally got to the table. How do you feel about that shot now?
Yeah, I've heard of guys telling themselves just to turn their back to the table and try to, you know, go blank, turn around and look at it new.
Shane getting ready to put another one up on the board, making us starting to get away from him a little bit.
Yeah, and Earl trying to make a comeback. I don't know.
Well, we're only halfway there, and I think it's only going to take one mistake. If Earl can get to the table and start flowing and start making balls on the break,
Right.
and I think that's going to be the key to the rest of the set. If Earl can get to the table and get to the break, and if he's able to break well.
Well, and with Shane making that wing ball every time, that may not happen.
Yeah. Yeah, Shane has other plans. Shane has plans of making that wing ball and not letting Earl up at the table, because he just witnessed Earl kind of go through Jason Shaw, handedly.
Yeah, like he was nothing.
Yeah, and it had nothing to do with the way Jason was playing, because Jason really didn't get to play. He lost a lag, and he had a couple kick shots, and that was about it.
Yeah, Earl did to Jason what he's telling Shane he's not appreciating from him.
Yeah, tough shot here. What's he do? What do you like?
Boy, he's got to be real careful with where that 9 is.
How about you play the 5 with inside? You play the combination with inside. You bring the cue ball down close to the 7-9, and you know if you miss it, you miss it. You're really not shooting it to anywhere. But if you make it, you're going to have a good save. Or you can just play safe here. That's exactly what he did. Played the safe there, and
What's the window look like?
see camera 3.
No. He might be able to see the edge of it, or he maybe has to go up in the back.
Thank you for the camera change. Well, it's nice Earl was able to see the edge and play a containing safe.
He's got a pretty big pocket if he comes down to the bottom left.
Yeah, he can thin them one and play the cue ball back here down by the 9. That's a possibility. He's got a lot of options. We'll see what he likes. He might even be banking at this and leaving the cue ball up there, and if he misses it, he'll be hidden. But I don't know if the 2 passes, so why make it? How about if you just fired it in that side? Clear the pocket.
Oh, I don't think he cleared. Well, he cleared that pocket,
cleared
but
that
does it go by the 5?
No, I don't think so. You're going to wind up having to play safe here. Unless he plays a combination with the 2-5. The 5 goes. I mean, it goes through. Let's say, put it that way. I mean, it's not the easiest shot. He's jacked up and crossing over it a little bit.
Yeah,
I mean, that was a
safety,
smarter
right.
shot, but
Oh, that was terrible.
yeah. I don't know if this 2 ball actually goes.
I don't think it does, but
Oh, man.
he left Earl an awful lot of options.
He's going to have to... I'm surprised he doesn't go to the head of the table and take a look at this instead of swinging over. Okay. See him thinking.
It's the longest I've seen him think on a shot all weekend.
This is a tough one. What do you do? You're going to leave it out there. If he just touches this, he's just going to... He might be able to make it. No? Okay.
Yeah, if he'd have tried to cross it. Oh.
That's not so bad.
What's the cue ball going to be behind?
Not a 9 ball, most likely. Or the 5. If he gets enough spin on it, and get it over there. There you go. Clump. Yeah, nice shot there by Shane. Utilizing a lot of spin to grab that 2-rail kick. Earl makes the kick and possibly leaves a shot there for, well, maybe not. Nice kick there with Earl. I expect SVB to 1-rail kick this and make it in the corner, come out 2 rails for the 5. He's like a 80% or maybe 90% to win this. I mean, make this. If he does make it, he's going to be in perfect shape for the 4, and the 5 does pass.
So it's basically the game here if he
Yeah,
kicks it in.
yeah. I mean, other alternative is that you can try and play safe, but I think that ball's so close that it might be worth the chance to go at it. He's going to play safe. He's going to go the safe route. He's showing Earl his due respect for sure. Not taking any chances. Yeah, that was not a good save. Possibly the kick might have been a better option if you're going to do that.
When Shane got up and looked, it looked like he was checking to see if the 2 went by the 7. I wonder if he was thinking that he might leave this. Because it goes.
Yeah, gave him a great opportunity. How you doing? Oh,
All right, well, I don't see any problems here.
yeah, we're just checking. We get a little feedback of popping noise. We're trying to work it out for you folks here in the chat.
Is that better?
Meanwhile, as we're listening to popping noise, I'm hearing popping noises.
I think they're popping the popcorn up
Yeah.
at the snack bar. That's what it is.
I think it's Earl popping balls into the pocket.
Yeah, you're not kidding. Ooh, he jiggled that one a little bit.
Oh, the ball wiped its feet and went in. Even though it went in, that's not a good feeling when you do a shot like that. You kind of walk away from it. He's going to put that behind him.
Well, let's hope so.
I got a score of 6-3. We are racing to 13. Joined here by Mike Howerton of AZ Billiards, Upstate Al of AZBTV, and Troy, NJ Pool player of
New Jersey.
nothing.
I don't want to exaggerate things, and I don't care what we're racing to. If Earl had missed that 8 ball, the match would have been over. Well, that's an interesting way to tell him there's a gap. I don't remember who it was I saw do something like that years ago. He said the one's not on the spot, and the guy's like, yeah, the one's on the spot, the one's on the spot. And finally he just reached up and pushed the 1 through the rack. It's not on the spot.
And you know what? I kind of don't blame Earl, but he wants to start making that wing ball or the 1 ball on the break. Last couple times at the break, he hadn't made anything. So maybe he thinks if he changes it up a little bit, he might get a little favorable break. Here, watch that 6 ball. See where it goes, high or low. Went very high. So that's telling me
1 ball. No shot. Well, you can
he's
see
got
the
2
2.
ball. Yeah, you can see the 2. But the wing ball was not even close. It was very high up. So he caught the 1 ball a lot fuller than he wanted to, if he wanted to make that. Unless he was going for the one on the side, which is possible. Oh, great shot there by Earl. Well, some of the shots that Earl makes look just simple, elementary. Let me tell you, they're very difficult. There's certain shots that you see, oh, he may come out a little short. He's dying on that one. Oh, another revolution, he would have had it. I don't believe he can see it.
Wow, maybe just barely.
I think he got it. He may have a piece of it. That's about it. He's going to wind up playing safe. Watch the kick. Ooh. That was,
Is he going to leave it? Yep.
yeah. SVB has a piece of this, and nice thin cut. Very manageable, though. You try and get this as thin as possible.
5 in the same pocket.
I think that's what he's looking at. He's not very comfortable with it. Walk around a little bit.
And again, like we said before, this is pretty much the rack. He makes this, everything else is connect the dots.
It's an important shot here. I expect him to make it. Hit it nice and thin. Oh, he caught the 5. He didn't want to do that.
No, he didn't.
There's some knowledgeable crowd there. I'll thank them for coming out.
Wasn't that our Q winner right there in the front row?
I believe so. Winner of a $1,300 Josh Q.
Boy, he got the edge of that. Looked like he was wearing a sweatshirt for the TAP leagues. Does TAP have a rating? Do players have ratings in the TAP league?
I believe so.
So his rating just went up because he's playing with that new Josh Q.
You just get a point added to you. Does he hide him by the 9? I believe he did. That was a nice shot there by Earl. Yeah, a little bit of a kicking safety battle. We were discussing this before. I think you can see the edge of the 5.
He can.
Was the difference between say a mediocre shortstop and some of these top players and pros. If you go to the stats, their kicking ability, and then their not just their kicking and hitting ability, but their kicking ability to not leave you a shot, say, or leave you behind the ball, or just separating very good up table. Watch the point.
I think he might have played that point.
I don't know. He kind of got away with that one, I think. How do you play that point? It's possible. Earl, this is a kick to nowhere. I don't know what you do here. Okay. Kind of like a mousetrap.
Okay. Is that far enough away from the rail that he can make it in the side?
How about the 8? He was just looking at the tangent line to the 8 and see if if it would fall into the side, but I think the 8 might be a little bit high up for that. You cross bank this? It doesn't even have a pocket there. He's got to play safe.
Yeah, I think so. And you talk about the top pros and their kicking ability. Wasn't Efren kind of the one who was credited with kicking with a purpose? Not just kicking for separation, but kicking with an idea where it was going to go, kicking to make the ball.
Yeah, and I think that just comes back from his earlier days of playing 3 cushion too. He just had an inert idea of how everything kind of worked, and he introduced that into his pool game. And it's becoming an art in the Philippines too. Not many. I mean, up until just recently with the jump cues, I think everybody it was just part of their game. That's something you had to learn in your toolbox. You tried to cut that into the 8 ball.
Where is it going to be when it stops rolling? Don't hook him. Okay, he can see enough.
He can see it. Not an easy shot. I'm sure Earl's going to... He's just studying into it like I'm loving it. Watch him kill this reverse. Oh, he's going to get hidden behind a 7.
Oh, no.
He's going to not be happy about that.
That was a tough shot.
Yeah. He put his hands up like, hey. Yeah, that was the second time he came in a little short for a ball. The good thing is, I kind of like it. He accepted it and just moved on to what I have to do to the next shot to come out ahead.
2 rails?
3 rails.
Or 3 rails? Oh, I'm betting he left enough of that 6.
Yeah, Shane's going to just cut this 6 in, go around a couple rails, and everything is in the hole here. Came down a little far, so he's going to have to Work the cue ball a little bit, not a big deal. Shane also likes to move the cue ball around the table a little bit.
Well, you got that stroke. You may as well.
Yeah, it's nice. It makes for an easier game, I think. Keep your cue popping balls into the pocket. SVB taking a nice lead there of 7-3. We are racing to 13 here at the Turning Stone Classic. This is the final match of the night and the weekend. We had a great time. Just like to thank all the sponsors, Turning Stone, all the people that were involved. There's a lot of work that goes into this. Mike Howerton of AZ Billiards, he was sitting up there in the bleachers giving us live updates of the scores through every match. A lot of work. Turning Stone.
And I know he's not listening, but send thoughts back to Jerry. He's not feeling real well this weekend.
I'm sorry to hear that. And I did miss Jerry. I thought I was going to see him here. Oh, he made the 9, the Q, and a bunch of other balls.
And he can make the 1 off the...
Best regards, Jerry Forsythe.
Yeah, he normally comes with me in August, so I figured it was going to be an easy tournament. He takes the mornings, I take the evenings.
Yeah.
How'd that work out for you?
Yeah. Yeah, real well.
Hey, you made your bed.
Yeah.
That's what Cohen says. All right, I'm back at it.
This is a tough... I don't like putting the cue ball this close when you have ball in hand.
And jacking up.
And jacking up. Yeah, you can't do that. You can play the 5 like you said, possibly.
What's he doing here?
Playing 6 maybe?
Okay.
Yeah, 6. I think the 6 might play a little easier than the 1 actually.
Yeah, with the 4 there, you're right.
Yeah, because if you hit that 4-2 fold, you'll hit the point and that one ball might not go. The 6 will slide right down a rail, and you have the rail to help you out. You have the 4 ball to help you out. Let's see what he likes to do. He still doesn't like it. He's hemming and hawing a little bit.
Well, and as much as we keep repeating it, this is the rack. He makes the 1, the rack is over. Theoretically. I mean,
Right.
it's supposed to...
How about this? You can even take a look at this. This 1 ball goes down to the bottom right corner where we're sitting. Oh, the 5's in the way. I guess not. There goes that idea. He's going to just go with this. Not everybody's favorite shot, jacked up and that close to a ball. A lot of things can happen, but he was able to easily manage it. Make quick work of these balls.
Oh, yeah. 4 to the 5 is easy, 5 to the 6. If I had his stroke, I could get out here.
I believe Earl is 57 years old and competing with these new and young and up-and-coming players and already established players. Just to be in the finals, it's just truly remarkable. And not only did we have a 57-year-old Earl in the finals, we had Earl Herring.
Earl's here every time.
And he, I believe, is 75, and he fared very well. He did well. He got deep into the tournament. And Pat Fleming.
Yeah, Pat didn't have his best tournament ever.
No, but still, at 7 years old, you want to be messing with him. Earl the Pearl puts up a beat on the board and trails 7-4 against Shane. Yeah, just kind of alluding to the fact that, just because you're a little older doesn't mean you can't compete in this game. That's one beauty. Another beauty about this game is,
Hold on, we got Jared on walkie-talkie. What is that, Jared? Jared, what'd you say?
Tell Troy that Earl is 58. He turned 58 in June.
Wow.
Earl's #1 fan, Jared the Jazzman Arsamino, tells me that Earl is 58. I tried to carve a year off on it. Look at this break.
And he made the wing ball
And he-
along with everything else.
He made 4 balls on the break and has no clear shot at a pocket for the tail.
You don't back cut the 2 in from here?
It's so tough because you're so close. And he's on the rail. And the cue ball's going to come out hot. He's going to have to. He's got no choice in a matter unless he plays safe.
Oh, God, you hate to play safe after making 4
yeah.
balls on the break.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what it will be. It almost forces you to shoot this shot. Now, determined you have to be to, or focus you have to be to say to him, all right, I'm going to play safe. And that's exactly what Earl did. And he came up a little,
Yeah, not a very
okay,
good one.
not bad. No,
Yeah.
he hit him. I don't think he can see the edge there. If he can,
Oh, yeah, he got deeper in there than I thought he did.
yeah, this is real close. The one thing is that with him peeking at this, he's got no other choice but to shoot at the bottom right corner. Unless he wants to play safe on it and leave it out in there.
That's a touchy safety.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what he does. Well, he's able to jack up, so he's going to be able to grab more of the 2 ball for bringing it up and down table
I
possibly.
think he's trying to make it. Oh,
Yeah,
I
he
thought he
did.
was going the other way. Uh-oh, look out.
Earl's not going to like this.
No.
He got a little fortunate there. He definitely was. He was trying to spike that one in on Earl, and Earl's kind of giving it to him. Earl's totally blocked out. I have to go to the top rail and kick at this. If he hits it full, he might work out real well. Cause some separation. Oh, he's able to see it. Not enough to make it, but I see it. Oh, he's going to be in trouble here.
Is Shane gonna kick, or is Shane gonna play safe, or is he
Plain's
just
gonna
gonna try
save.
to make it?
No, he's got to play safe here. He's just going to kick it to the top rail, bring it down, and try and hide him behind the 8. If you get too greedy with this, you'll get a double kiss. But I think Shane's got total control of that cue ball, so he's just going to flatten it out. He's over a ball, so this makes it extra difficult. He got the kiss.
Yeah, and he's still gonna get away with it.
He might be able to make this. I expect Earl to jack up and twirl this in, as we'd call it. He's going to do a little masse maybe.
Yeah. How'd he hit it? Oh no.
He didn't get enough of the ball, so no justice sometimes. Nice shot, no reward.
Well, at least he's laughing about it.
Yeah, his reward was a kick. Now at this kick, I believe he tries to kick this in. Okay, he's going to play safe now. What a tremendous kick that was.
Yeah, it was.
Leaving.
So many times, an amateur player, like, because I'm thinking myself, you see that kick and you think, okay, well, it's a 1-rail kick, this is easy. But, that 2-rail kick gives you the separation that you're not going to get going 1 rail.
Yeah, you're trying to thin it. Now, this is probably one of the toughest shots. I don't really know what he's going to do here. You're almost better off shooting at this because there's a tough, really hard safe. Yeah, generally leave it out there, yeah. You kind of look at that. You're almost better off just kind of winging at whatever you can think of because the safe's not going to work out so well. At least you give yourself an opportunity to put one in.
thought he underhit that.
Yeah, this is the third shot he did underhit. He's a little. I think the conditions are the same as they have been. They've been playing well. Maybe he's just. That's why you put that weight on. Maybe he feels not going through the ball enough. Earl Strickland puts one up on the board from 7-5. Now there's a little error from Shane. Nice shot there by Earl to come out of
I
it.
just want to jump in there and say thanks to Bill Skrzydowski. Thank you very much. Bill says, Al, thanks for the wonderful stream this weekend. Hope you invite me to the future events, Bill Skrzydowski.
All right, Bill, you're invited.
Thank you, Bill,
Bill
for your donation.
Bill can come to any event. How's that?
There you go.
You got an open invitation.
We'll see you at the International.
We'll throw you in the bedroom.
All right. Earl's turning to the crowd. Giving them
I
appreciation.
got to jump in there. Come on, I want you guys to start pouring sugar water all over your heads. I want this thing to rock and roll here, man.
Pre-shot routine.
Earl's been making that ball,
There
and he
we
did
go.
again. And look at the 2-9.
Oh, there we go. We finally got a nice
3-9.
nice spread. No
Earl-
3-9.
Earl's going to just run out here.
Yeah, Earl don't want to play this off combo there. He wants to just run out. And the run out affords you to kind of loosen your arm up a little bit, too. This is tough here. You got to play this 4 in the side, pass that 7.
It looks like it might go past the 6, but he's going to play it maybe feather the 7 and get the 7 off there if he gets right. No, he's not doing that either.
I don't know what he's seeing over
Off
on
to
the
the
rail.
side.
Yeah.
Earl is talking. When he starts talking, he keeps shooting. So just keep your eye on the table. Don't worry about looking where he's looking. You look the other way, he'll have 10 balls in on you. We're only playing 9 ball.
This is a big rack.
There it is. 7-5 to 7-6 and breaking is a big deficit.
Yeah, let's see if he can get that break going here.
And breaking and running a rack like this.
Yeah.
If he figures out that break,
Look at
once
Billy
again,
Thorpe in the background sweating the action. Up close in front. Oh, it's not frozen, so he's looking sweet.
Oh,
The Pearl is on the move, folks. Get out your purses, ladies. He's coming for you.
Earl of Pearl, one in back of Shane with a lead of 7-6.
7-6, like NJ said. Mike Houghton's in the booth from azbilliards.com, folks. Make sure to go over there and order your T-shirt. They're on order.
print them when I get home.
And let's bring this up on the screen real quick. Mr. Fleming, once again, making this happen. $50,000 added. I suggest you get over there right away. International9ballopen.com and get your hotel and everything booked right away. Don't get locked out of this one. Earl's about to break. We're going into rack number 14. Straight at you.
Is Pat limiting that field at 128?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling everybody to get in now.
Get in there or get shut out.
That time Earl didn't make a ball.
No, he didn't. He hit him nice, though. It's just unfortunate that he didn't get it. He's very disappointed.
Now, I was sitting here watching. Did Earl swipe the whole rack one time when Shane was racking?
Yeah.
Rack? He just swiped it with his hand. Isn't that disrespectful? Shouldn't you just...
Well, he was just
I
showing
put
him.
on gloves for that.
He was showing him where
No?
where the one wasn't on the spot.
There were other balls in the way, and he had to move them.
Oh, he accidentally moved them. Oh,
No,
that's a totally
he
different
just
animal.
wanted to show him.
Skip Maloney's in the house.
Hey, Skip, get to work.
Yeah, take notes. I love Skip. I finally got to meet him down in Raleigh, North Carolina. He looked like he just come off the show Bonanza. Great guy.
Skip does 90% of the writing for us over at AZ. All the good stories, he wrote them.
No, I think he gets in this 2-ball in, but
I stick him.
I think that's what he's doing.
But if it goes in the side pocket, then you jam yourself up. You got to make sure you don't bank it in. He went for the bank all out. He went for the two-way shot.
That was
basically.
nice. That was beautiful.
Two-way with the speed, huh? How did
Yeah,
you
with
play
the
that
speed. If he did miss it, It was going to the other side of the table. It was a great shot there by SVB.
I want to thank everybody that's been donating to the show, guys. Believe me, it's gratefully appreciated. Upstate's had a black cat over his head for the last 3 weeks, and I'm starting to shoot them down.
You were going to have to stay here. You needed gas money, didn't you?
No, I'm not talking. I broke down.
No,
You
that
don't
was
know.
me.
Oh, okay.
This guy came to my rescue. 4 days I was in 90-degree weather, stuck without air conditioning. My RV broke down. This guy showed up.
90-degree weather. Oh, my heart bleeds for you. I live in 110-degree weather.
But that's a
Well,
dry
my heart
heat.
don't bleed for you. You made your
Yeah.
bed, sleep in it.
A microwave is a dry heat. Trust me.
I was in Vegas, and they were like, "Oh, it was a dry heat." I was like,
Oh,
"Yes."
how do you hit that one?
Boy, hit it pretty sporty. Wow. And he got a safe out of it, too.
You know, Shane's got a couple rolls, so Earl getting 1 or 2 is okay.
I agree. Q-Check on his back. What a beautiful shirt.
And what was going on in Vegas?
It was 120 degrees.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they're like, "Oh, but it's a dry heat." I said, "Yeah, so sticking your head in the oven." That's what it felt like. Yeah, SVB's got a 2-rail kick here. You just got to watch.
All right.
He's
Sean
going to
just-
come 1 rail.
Sean just told us we got 3,600 viewers watching this match right now, guys.
Yep. Congratulations there, Upstate.
Well, we had it before, but it's nice to have it
Look
again.
out.
Oh, he's left Earl right in the pocket.
Earl off to the races. He's loving
Well,
this.
He's going to love it now. Once he gets past that 3, he's sailing.
Here's the key shot.
He wants to get on this 3 ball almost direct, though. Isn't it?
He elected to
Oh,
you know,
4
take,
balls on the other side of the table. Excuse me.
Yeah.
He's good.
take a little angle, accept what the table's giving him.
Nice shot.
Yeah, Earl is one of the best pocketers in the game of today.
Earl's about to tie this up and break. I mean, he's got work ahead of him here, but it looks like it's smooth sailing.
Yeah, he's walking around the table with a purpose again.
Yeah.
He'll make quick work of it too.
What does this do to your momentum when you tie Shane Van Boening and it's your break? You tied him.
I don't think Earl's thinking at all about who his opponent is.
Yeah.
It's
Well, I don't
all
think about the
Earl.
opponent, but that now you're tied in
Yeah.
the game. Now you see open curtains, right? It's like, you know, here we go.
Now it's a race to 5, race to 6.
Now it's an entertainment time, yeah.
And Earl does like to entertain. He'll move that cue ball around just for the crowd.
Earl Strickland at 7, Shane Van Boening at 7. We're racing to 13.
Wow.
Turning Stone Classic 32, folks. We're going to be back here January 9th.
Through the
Through the
13th? 12th?
13th?
Yep.
That sounds right.
Sounds about right. So if you want to get in this, Mike Zuglin took entries already for the next one. Get in touch with Mike Zuglin on the Josh Northeast 9-Ball Tour right away. I'm telling you, a lot of people got closed out of this one, too.
That happens every time this tournament goes on.
It was sold out in 2 months. It was gone. Sold out this event. Here we go.
All right, ball on the break.
Earl needs that 1 ball in the side pocket, the left side pocket he's shooting at. It's short.
No,
A little weak break right there.
Lost
he's
a little.
okay though.
I favor Shane to kick this in. Being at the 2 balls on that side of the table, I have to say Shane's going to kick at this.
Yeah, he lost power with that, if you've seen the ball spinning at the end. Yeah, Shane's definitely a favorite to make this ball.
And the cue ball squirts on this, stays on this side.
Yep.
You know, if he catches it right. Oh, what a song!
Upstate's feeling groovy.
I'm getting well.
Yeah, you are.
You're getting something.
Oh, he missed it.
He went for it,
Wow.
leaving the door wide open for.
Yeah, I told you he would have to kick at it. You don't want Earl back at the table right now. So you try to maintain control.
Earl's going to have to shoot this goofy-handed.
It's all right. And easy, too. This way he can hold for the 2.
You think he's gonna hold?
Yeah, he's not going to let it go.
He's gonna
It's a
go
nice
right.
little shot. Oh, if he doesn't get by
Did he
there,
get there?
Again,
look out for the missiles.
he's okay.
Is he?
I think so.
He
Yeah.
probably can swerve a little bit.
I think he would have kind of dropped his cue down a little bit.
He's got to swerve. Shot. He's on the mission. Folks, the Earl lovers and the haters, send it in.
I mean, you're okay and Earl's okay, or it might be 2 different books, but he was, I think he was okay. He's okay. You don't want to go to the well too many times. That's why he likes getting nice
Slow down.
on balls.
Playing on the best cloth in the world, folks, Simonis. If your pool room doesn't have Simonis, send me a message.
What's the matter with them?
Yeah, you should be playing on the same playing field as the pros. Why not? Practice like a pro and play like a pro. That's my motto.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to my friends in Brazil, Poland.
They just ordered theirs, right?
Yeah.
They had a company in Florida get in touch with me this tournament. Let's do it.
All our friends back home in New Jersey. Everybody's watching. Meanwhile, back at the ranch here, Earl Strickland
At the office.
taking a lead, 8-7.
Wow, the crowd is going
In this race,
absolutely ballistic,
in
folks.
this race to 13.
Wow. There is Earl lovers in the building. They like to see, for some reason, they like to see somebody come from a deficit in a pool game and then start winning. For some reason, the crowd is like that, but they're extra special now because it's Earl Strickland.
I think Earl has the largest fan base
There you go.
that we have at
I
a
would agree
pool.
with that.
Him and
Earl stepping into the break, guys. Did you see the way he just stepped into that?
yeah, he walked right into it.
Yeah.
Good point of line. Let's see if he makes some. He hit that one pretty square.
There's the one
One
going.
ball.
Making something.
Let's see if we can clear that pocket through the forward.
I'm betting 500 he's out.
Oof, we did that again, huh?
I won the last
I
time.
thought you were needing donations. What are you doing?
They're sending in enough.
Hey, can you help me out? Hey, I got money to gamble. I just need money for food.
I went broke.
Oh, look at how
What
he
a
hit that ball.
beautiful
I'm
shot
telling
there.
you, man, I got
Earl
all the faith
Pro.
in the world in this guy.
This is a little tricky here. He's got to stay below the 8 in order to get to this. Oh, too far. Too far.
Did he go too far?
No.
He's got it. Nice.
So you got to follow it to get there? No.
Earl's a spinner. He can spin it any way he wants, but he spun it this time and didn't
Again.
get there.
Well, I think he got there, but he sure doesn't look like he's happy with it.
Yeah, he's not happy with that. He'd have liked to have been like 2 feet closer, 3 feet closer, and not looking at the 6 ball. It takes a little energy out of you. He's got to forget that. Let's just make this and go back and forth. Be a foregone conclusion that
He's
he.
going to underhit it.
I want to say thank you to Just Cue It. Stan says, thanks for the stream. Stan. Thank you, Stan. And also Cheap Q's $10 donation. Thank you. Free streaming the future of pool. Thanks very much, guys.
Now he's back in his groove.
Yeah, he's just something else. Beautiful to watch. It's like a dance. I equate it to a dance. Fred Astaire.
And Richard Wall, thank you for your donation. He says, donation to what you do for pool fans. Thank you, Upstate Al. Quite welcome. It's not only me, it's a team effort. Believe me, without the players and everybody else involved, it wouldn't happen. Trust me. It's the sponsors and these two guys in the booth, along with everybody else that's been in the booth. Earl Strickland looking to go ahead now by 2. Figure this out.
Wow.
Figure it out. As the crowd goes nuts.
Yeah.
9-7.
This place is starting to come alive. Like I said, Earl Pro. We know SVB has a fan base, and everybody wants to see, the South Dakota kid, Captain America, do well. But I think Shane, Earl is the original. He kind of just.
And I wonder how that is for Shane, because he's not used to playing in a match where there's more people pulling for his opponent than him.
I think he's turned off. No pun intended. Here we go to the break. Rack number 16. Earl Strickland leads 9-7.
Nothing.
Rack number 17.
Did he make something?
No.
Oh man.
And he left him hooked.
Well, it's another easy one to kick to that he did that, tried that before. That didn't work out so well.
You
Right?
said that 2 or 3 racks ago. Shane's up there saying, yeah, you kick this ball in.
He's got a 1-rail kick. He doesn't like it. What's his alternative? What do you do? Push?
Right now against Earl, no, I'm not pushing.
He's going to have to go at this. He's left no alternative. He backs up against the wall.
I want to say thank you to Troy Yates. He says another little bit from Lisa and Troy. Thank you, Troy Yates. And Mark J. Halverson, thank you so much.
Nice shot
He
there.
makes that, huh?
Yeah, he sure did. Oh, no.
Shane stood there pushing it in with his brain power. He wanted it to go so bad.
Did 2 go by?
Yeah, I believe so.
Tilt your head a little bit. I don't know. I can't tell from here.
Yeah, I believe
And
so.
if it doesn't, he plays the combination.
Yeah, no, I think it goes.
And then loses the 2 ball. You got to be careful unless he hits it slow.
You got that long rail down there. You can allow to touch it a little bit,
It did go.
just like that. Beautiful shot.
Where are you playing the 4? You're not playing it to the top right.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of a predicament here. He can play it in the side, or it goes in his bottom corner where the 3's going to go. But in order to get there, he's got to use a lot of right-hand English and the speed control.
He's coming at it right now.
You can go at it. That's a good thing. Go at it. Go at the 6.
You might not care for this.
Okay, go
Okay,
at it.
he's all right.
Yep, beautiful, beautiful shot. That worked out well. You might clip the 6 here on this and slow it down. Push the 6 over. Oh, you missed it. Okay. Works out better. You don't want to be hitting furniture or moving it.
We've got a match here, gentlemen.
Yes, we do.
I have to agree with you. Somebody in the chat says, can I buy out for 100 after they seen Earl went up by 2? So they're sweating it out there.
Yeah, that was close to becoming the rest of that match was close to becoming an Earl show because he was winding up. If he had made a ball on a break, I would expect him to just kind of take over. Now Shane's back at the table. He might do the same.
Excuse me.
Down and back.
Shane. If you notice, Shane and the other players, when upstate, if you look at their eyes, these top players, they concentrate on their hit point for a long time. Some up to 20 to 30 seconds, I've seen. They're concentrating on the ball, where they're hitting it, and they don't look at that cue ball. Cue ball's not a factor.
That's interesting.
Yeah, if you keep an eye on it. Shane puts another one up on the board. Getting closer to Earl with only a 9-8 lead. Earl has a 9-8 lead. We're racing at 13. This is coming to the end. We're here at the Turning Stone Classic Sunday night. It's 8:20 on the East Coast. I'd like to thank Upstate Al, AZB-TV, and AZ Billiards for all their hard work putting this on.
A billiard product reviews right there. Everything billiards, they put it through so many tests. Make sure to check them out. We're going back to the break.
Watch that 5 ball. That goes right in the hole. Watch the side pocket.
8 ball going to get in the way?
A little bit. Well, more than a little, a lot of bit. He has a shot at clipping it, but let's see where it leads him. Can he hit it thin enough to get the cue ball around? I believe he can. He might even introduce the cue ball to that 7 ball and break that open a little bit. Let's see if that works out. Oh, he hit it soft. Okay. I like that.
And Earl's already showed us the 2-rail kick. See that trophy back there they're playing for? Shane's got 4 on his wall. Earl's got 1. Johnny and Jason each have 6. Oh, that's not going to work.
It's not only going to work, it helped him out because now he can shoot this one down to the corner. And it's going to be a tight position, But if he gets in line, he can play that 2-ball on the short side now.
He might bump that 4-ball just to hold position for the 2 in the corner.
Well, he can do that. It's
Yeah,
just a little dangerous, but
Right about where he wants to be.
It's a little dangerous bumping it,
a little bit.
but
Not-
the shot's
not
laying there.
terrible.
He didn't even have to touch anything.
Yeah.
How about that? Why go after bump things when you don't have to?
A little jacked up, but that shouldn't matter.
Yeah, maybe like a half a turn too much, but he should be okay. The trick to this is stay steady. Get a good bridge hand, stay steady. Center of the cue ball. Well, center of the top of the cue ball. You don't want to introduce any outside spin.
I think we're going to be tied here.
I think that's going to happen real quick, too. What do you got? He's got a little bit of an issue. 5 to the 6. He just needs an angle. Now he got plenty of that. I was watching Shane earlier practice, and these are the type of shots he was playing over and over again. Just shooting this and drawing it back, shooting this and drawing it back, and kind of moving it, making it 8 foot and 7 foot. Just spearing him in. May come up a little short. No, he's
No.
perfect. A little short, but not easily workable.
And watching Shane practice, the Shane that comes out in between matches and finds an open table and works on his game is the most dangerous Shane there is.
Yeah.
If the tournament's got 100% of his attention,
Yeah, see the two, Dennis O'Corleo and Shane are probably two of the hardest workers.
4,000 viewers right now, guys.
Congratulations, Upstate Al. And hi to 4,000 viewers. How are you? Thank you for joining us here on AZB TV. Upstate Al's doing a fabulous job. So is Shane.
So are you, sir.
He's getting ready to tie this up at 9.
I'm loving it. I
Join
know
here.
Earl's not liking it, but I'm loving it. I like a close match. 99. Wasn't there an agent 99 and get smart?
I think Shane's going to take a break there. We're going to have player timeout. And
Timeout. We could run a few commercials that I didn't run.
hey, that would be perfect.
there we go.
Real nice. All right, let's get down. Light systems we did. Let's do Lucasi Hybrid.
Introducing Lucasi Hybrid, a whole new level of performance and technology. A cue with the revolutionary X-Shocks dampening system, eliminating vibration. G5 grip technology for enhanced traction and stability results in maximum cue control. Total sweet spot construction means unmatched power. And the Zero Flex Point ferrule provides dead-on accuracy, giving you the confidence you need in every shot. Lucasi Hybrid, the only cue that matters.
Lucasi Hybrid. Folks, we've got some more sponsors in here I have to mention when we have some time. We want to mention Skyline Billiards, Jennifer Bretter and G-Mac. Her husband, Greg McAndrews, was in the booth with us. They have a pool room in Coney Island in Brooklyn, New York, and they got a tournament every Thursday night. Make sure you get there and sweat it. I want to say thank you to Thomas Grimaldi and family. 4 generations in the business. They got their T's crossed and their I's dotted. They build your game room in your household, or they'll build your commercial establishment. They build custom bars. They sell pool tables. They service them. You name it. Anything under the sun, they got it. TGrimaldiPoolTables.com. Leave the gun. Take the cannolis. Simonis cloth, the best you can use in the world, is right there on your screen. And roll with the best balls in the world. Aramith. Play like a pro. Billiard product reviews. These guys buy all billiard products on their own money, their own accounts, and they put them through rigorous tests. Sometimes they get a donated item from a company, and they give you true and unbiased opinions, everything billiards. Lock in. Thank you to all the sponsors around the board. And thank you guys for all your help. Much appreciated. Somebody's calling me.
Don't they know you're busy?
No, I guess
I
obviously
guess they're not one of the 4,000 people that are watching.
Well, then it could be 4001.
Shing. King gets a ball and gets a little fortunate here, I think.
Do you think he can see it?
Oh, he didn't make a ball.
Oh, no. Then he got fortunate, all right.
Oh, God. I can't even push it. This is incredible. He can't. What's he going to do here?
Damn, they crank that music up.
Yeah, it gets very loud, and then we got to continue to talk over it. Like, you can't even have take a little break. I love the we. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
think
a little
that's better.
Thank you. Yeah, even still, we have to monitor that.
Check. I just want to check something, guys. We'll be right with you. Check. Doesn't cut your audio, just the background. You're good.
Okay, very good. Thank you.
Is there even a one-rail kick to make this ball?
There's a small window that slides past the 4, but you got to use high. I think he's just tying balls up here. I don't know.
He's gonna
Pushed.
ask him if he feels comfortable. Boy, I don't get any feedback in my mic now.
You are?
No, I'm not hearing anything.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
he just
I don't have to hear it. Everybody else does. Okay, so he kicks the ball in, but he's got to hit the bottom side of it to get on the 3, doesn't he?
well, you can leave it there too. If you just slow roll it, leave it there. He'll have a shot at the 3.
Earl had a shot like that against Jason earlier.
He just elected to leave it kind of close. And he's got the shot at the 3. Here's a little tricky, but introduce a little outside English, and at a low speed, it'll grab real quick, and it'll get past that 4.
Yeah, but you got to avoid the 6 up top and the 8 at the bottom.
Yeah,
You
no.
got to
If
come through that line.
he'll be okay if you introduce a little bit of spin. It's tricky, but
Well, I guess if he hits the 8, he's all right.
even if he hits it, it won't be the worst thing. He'll still get a shot at it. He went inside him, both of them. Play this in the side.
Oh, yeah.
Little touchy shot. These diamond tables, the side pockets, you better hit the center of the pocket. Don't expect to hit the point and it'll go.
Where you play, did you go through a phase, or did the players in your area go through a phase when the diamonds were introduced where they were all afraid of the pockets?
Absolutely, yeah. It plays a little different than the conditions that we're used to playing on. The older style tables.
That
The deep shelves now.
Yeah.
If you hit the anywhere in the facing of these pockets, it doesn't necessarily have to go. Especially when they get broken in a little bit. The Simonis cloth, when it's brand new, it slides a little bit, and the tables play a little easier. It's just the nature of everything. But once they get broken in a little bit, they start grabbing, and you better hit the center of the pocket.
But the funny thing is, I can remember a day when somebody had asked you to play, and you'd say, well, yeah, just not on a diamond, because you were afraid of the pockets. Nowadays, you only want to play on a diamond.
Right. Kind of lends to, let's just shoot pool, and you're going to earn every shot that you shoot. You're not going to, we're not playing on 5.5-inch pockets and kind of slop things in. I personally play on tight pocket tables. I'm playing at the Earl's homeroom, so we have 4 tables that are at least 4 inches or tighter. So that makes for a fun game.
Your definition of fun and other people's definition of fun might be different.
Shane jumps in the lead, 10-9. This is a short race now. This is a race to 13, folks. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. We will have our 32nd champion of the Turning Stone Classic. This is the finals. Hopefully you're enjoying it. We'd like to just thank everybody in the chat for joining and supporting and liking and sending Upstate some gappers there. I appreciate it. Here we go. We're all getting ready to rack the balls, give Shane a nice rack. Shane's been breaking really nice. You know, it's just, I think the next couple racks you're going to see him kind of put it together. He's been working towards that nice break. I think four to five breaks, you know, he just got tied up with that one ball. Made the wing ball. Here we go. It's somewhat of a, he's got eyes on it. Let's say that much.
You gonna play it?
He's in good position to play it safe, I think. Does he play this? Do you think he wants to cut this? This is tough.
Yeah, do you try to cut it? Do you bank it?
No,
Could you bank it? Leave the cue ball behind the two.
That's I kind of like that idea. That might not be bad. Play it at the speed to where it's going to come back and be blocked by the two if you miss it.
I know Billy was on the rail watching. He could bank it.
Yeah, Billy's quite the banker, huh?
Oh, but look at the leave. Earl's going to have to... Does Earl come down here to the bottom short rail and kick this in?
Yeah. I mean, he may go at it just for the fact that what else is he going to do here?
Well, he can't play it down to the bottom right.
I don't know. He's complaining like he got lucky on that. I don't believe he got lucky on that. That was a shot.
Come on, Earl. This is not the Earl that wins tournaments.
Yeah, true. I agree, Mike. Yeah, once he starts, maybe he's trying to amp himself up again, which he does do.
Oh, I don't like this.
Yeah, I don't think he likes it. I'm trying to look and see if if you spike that one into the rail, right? Where is that going to go? It's going to go two rails if you clear the three. It's going to head out. You can do that. If he follows it and punches it into the rail, but he's got to get past that six. That's one option. The other option is what you said, but unless you make it, you totally
you're
selling a farm. I think if he spikes the one directly, like right where it is now, and straight into the rail, as long as you can clear the six that's over here on its bottom rail, let the one go two rails, come out, it'll go up towards his top left corner where he's standing, but it'll kind of come in short where it might go by the two. Here he's trying her shot.
Oh, where's the cue ball going?
He may get away with this.
See, when I first thought about that shot, I thought about the two-way, where if you missed it, you'd hook him on the two.
Right, there you go. Good shot. You're about as creative as he is.
Now, is Shane going to look at it and then chastise Earl for getting lucky?
That would be a good move. I would like that. Turn to him and start yapping at him.
I think everybody in the place except for Earl would find that amusing.
Well, I guess he can't see the edge of that, so he's going to have to go to the short rail to kick this.
He may kick it in.
In the side, yeah. This ball often goes in the side. Ooh, he almost made it.
Where's it going?
Well, he's
It's
leave
going
it
to the
out
side
there.
pocket.
Yeah, this rack should be, this looks like a drill. Earl takes a quick gander at it to see where he's going to go, and he'll waste no time. Well, I don't understand. He just made this a whole lot harder. He could have just stayed there. I know he likes to move around a lot, but that was a saving grace with his shot-making ability. You don't want to run to the well too many times with shots like that. Eventually, you're going to miss one. You know, because they're like, oh, he'll make it 95 out of 100 times. Yeah.
Earl looks like he's running around the table now, though.
Yeah, you get dinner
He
date.
can't tie this up quick enough.
Easy.
Don't get over anxious.
Yeah, this is a little scary. He's going to kill this with inside. He missed
Oh, my. What was that you were saying about 99 times out of 100?
it. Yeah, that happens. He kind of got bad on it. Shane's loving this, even though it's not the your most favorite shot for sure. This is a tough shot.
Yeah, but you stroke it in, you're 3 rails to the 6.
Yeah, I like playing this in the top right corner,
Yeah.
and he really doesn't have to do anything but get to the center of the table on the left-hand side. He doesn't have to get straight on it or anything. Anywhere by the side pocket's fine.
Wow. Okay, 3 rails the other way. And get perfect.
Wow. That was some shot, folks. That it may look like it's just a wing shot, but he just really did that in.
Earl doesn't miss that 5. We're tied.
Yeah, that may have cost him the match.
Yeah. Shane may not give him another chance.
It's nice. Shane's looking very settled right now. All in all, though, we've had a great match.
You're absolutely right.
Here we go. Shane going up to 11-9 against Earl Strickland. South Dakota kid taking it to him.
I'm willing to risk missing my reservation for dinner if they want to go hill.
How about an extension?
I want to say thank you to Greg Flood. Thank you, Greg. Appreciate it. Also want to say thank you to Toby Short. Thanks for the great feed, guys. You guys are the best, doing a great job. Thank you.
You know, if this was Barry's tournament, you'd have to win by 2.
Oh, really? Yeah.
You remember when he did that? He had a cap on it, though. I want to say the cap was like
14,
17.
yeah.
Was it 14?
So you could be right. Yep.
I just want to say thank you to Jeremy.
Oh,
Watch the cue ball. It's getting there. It's got help.
From shoppingps.com.
Let's go.
LLC. He's a lawyer. I know Jeremy. Thank you, Jeremy, for your donation. He says, great streams this week, Al. Catch you soon, Jeremy. Looking forward to it, pal. Michael Durning. I want to say thank you. He says, great tournament. How do we lose watching these two in the finals? Get well, Upstate Al. Big Mike. Hey, Big Mike.
you
Courtney.
bumping the 4 here?
Yeah.
Two more guys. Courtney Riddle, thank you. She says, thank you. We love tuning in and seeing our favorite players. Love Devin and Courtney Riley. Thank you. One more, guys. I have to get these out. Jeff Grand. Thank you so much. She says, thanks for the stream, Upstate. Couldn't be better. Oh, there is one more. Sorry. And Robert Miller. Thanks, Al. You got it, guys. Thank you so much, guys, for your support. You guys got it.
Thank you, Al.
Okay, what are you doing here on the 5?
Yeah. Well, the 5's not a problem. He can just slide over and get to that. The 6 and 7 and the 8 ball are what's the holding me up here.
He's got to get out of here.
Oh, he definitely has.
I have to agree with Mike. I want to see a hill. Skip the dinners and reservations right now.
Well, listen, he gets in that nice little angle on his 6, right? He can come down and play the 7 in the side or the corner.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You know, you'd rather not. You'd like to get cute here and clip the 7 out and float up to this, but it's just too dangerous. You're not playing in a weekend tournament here.
Watch the side.
No, he's good.
Yo, 11.
Yeah, and now he can come straight down. If he leaves it on the bottom short rail, he's perfect.
Right. Yeah. He'll either have it in the corner or the side. It gives him room. Gives you options. He's got a nice tangent line coming off that. He's going to hit it.
What are you doing?
And he's going to get hidden behind it. Yeah, that was unforced error.
That was just careless.
Yeah, he's just going to wing at this. Watch the bank.
Off
It
to
might go.
9.
Yo, Mike Howard in stereo. Way to go, Earl. He's staying alive. He says, I'm allowed to get lucky.
Yeah, that's one way.
He says, but I'm going to admit when I get lucky. That's what he's telling everybody.
This is 9 ball. That's what happens when you elect to
I'll fill
kind
you
of swing.
guys in. We don't have the mics on out there. Earl just said, I get lucky occasionally, but I admit it.
Al, do me a favor. Remind him I've got dinner reservations.
No, we want to see. He'll skip them now.
I'm all right with Hill, but he
There
doesn't
we
need
go.
to carry on a monologue.
Well, get out there with the cue cards. 11-10, Earl Strickland only trails by 1, but he's breaking in game 22. You are watching the Turning Stone Classic 32. We are at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort in Verona, New York, and you too could be here. Make sure you're here in January. Watch the action up close and personal.
Anybody back home who knows me and has heard me talk about Turning Stone, I will settle for oatmeal raisin cookies for dinner here.
You're right. I think I ate about 2 of them. Here we go. And that's hard. You can eat 2 dozen of those cookies.
Earl to the break. Now he went to the rail break. He just changed his break. He moved it closer
you're
to the
right.
rail, and now he's
Watch the 1. Wow. Corner,
One
maybe?
Ball.
one ball.
Close to 5. 5 and a 4 are off the board.
Nothing.
He might have a
the 8?
carom.
He's so close to this. He's going right at it.
Oh, yeah.
Little inside, boom.
All right.
He might make
Where's
quick
the
work of
3?
this. Don't blink, folks.
Earl's song is on in the background. ZZ Top.
He just heard Mike Howerton has dinner reservations. And
Yeah,
make
get
this
to
quick.
it. Stop playing with the crowd and playing these kick, bank, carom combinations.
Now this is dangerous. He's just got to lay on a rail with this one. Try not to get too cute.
I think he got there.
Yeah, he got there.
He wouldn't have played it if he couldn't think he could.
Go forward, play the 6 in the same corner. Leave yourself an angle. Here's a little tricky here. That 7's out in the middle of nowhere, so he wants to get a nice little angle to come back to the 9.
Everybody that's wagering on Earl Strickland is
Perfect.
flooding the comments like you can't believe right now.
Perfect. Watch the side pocket. You got to keep that out of play.
He
Beautiful.
did.
Earl is just
He's the
unbelievable.
GOAT.
I think Efren's the GOAT, but
Efren's
Earl's
a
GOAT number
retired.
2.
There's
Efren's
2 goats.
retired GOAT. Earl Strickland's the GOAT that's moving. He's here. 11-11. We got 22 games in a bag. Does it get any closer than this, folks?
Race
Yeah,
to-
it does. Hill. It's coming.
Ask everybody in the chat to like and share. We're down a race to 2, folks. How can you miss this?
One of my favorite phrases. Too much back and forth. Raise the bet. Start over again.
Yes, he is. Run it back.
Earl never checked the rack. He just
He
look
doesn't
how
have
he's
to
stepping
check
into the
rack.
break, though. Look the way he's stepping into this break.
Oh,
Did you see that? That's new to me.
a cocky Earl is dangerous.
No, he's been stepping in like that. I don't know if
Where's
that
it
has anything
going?
to do with his new break.
Six ball.
Got it.
And-
Where's the 1?
Doesn't matter. He makes it no matter where.
Oh,
he's-
don't get on the
he
ball.
did.
Oh, Lord, have mercy on the country.
Although he does have a shot at something. That
Yeah,
8
he's-
ball is hanging.
It is hanging.
Yeah, but then how
The
do you get
one
back
ball,
on the 1?
the 1 ball's leading towards that side rail. So if he hits it with a little spunk, he could wind up pretty good here. I do like
He's
it.
going for it.
I like it. Sometimes you got to do it.
No, he's not getting
All
aggressive.
right.
And right on the 3.
I like that discipline right there.
Yeah, that is discipline. There's a difference between players,
crowd.
amateur players and pro players is the discipline.
1-1 in a race to 13 maybe, but not 11-11 in a race to 13.
Shane's going to go this way.
Tony
At
Robles
this-
says, hi, Mike Howerton. Congrats on your Hall of Fame induction.
Thanks, Tony.
Oh, you too? Is this recently?
Arizona Billiards Hall.
Oh, okay, very good. Congratulations.
We are inducting Babe Thompson, Scott Frost, myself, and we will announce the 4th player tomorrow.
We shouldn't have.
I'm not traveling.
You're not coming out? Oh, man. Well,
We thought we were inducted.
the board's going to have to get back together and figure out what to do now.
Who next?
2 rails?
Two
watch
rails?
it.
Where's he
Watch,
going to get on the 2?
watch the side.
He's got to hit the 1.
Well, I'm thinking he's trying to make
Watch,
the 1.
watch the side.
2 rails into the 1, I mean. There he goes. He did
Oh,
it.
Look out,
make,
8 ball.
Make the 8.
That's no,
Ooh, that's
no
ugly.
help at all.
No bueno.
Now, Earl can't complain about rolls.
Well, watch when he one rails his 1 ball and clicks it, and it gets right back in the 9, and he hides them. I think that's the
I don't know
plan.
if he can spin that much.
Yeah,
He's jacked up on the rail there. He could jack up, but I don't think he can spin that much.
yeah, it's a close one, that's for sure. How that 3-ball gets introduced.
Yeah. Not impossible, though. I mean, if you're Mike Massey.
I mean, what's his options here? Go swerve around the one and leave the 1 ball hanging
Right
out
where
there?
he's pointing. That's what I like. Going to the little short rail first.
Yes.
But that 3-ball's still there.
Yeah, the 3-ball's still there. He's going to try and thin it. That's the whole thing. He's going to try and thin the 1. Leave it right back at the 9-ball. No separation. Keep everything nice and close. He doesn't like it one bit.
Not at all.
Dawn Fox. Hello, Dawn Fox.
I mean,
Where was Dawn Fox at in this tournament? She hasn't come out for
She
a couple
didn't.
of
She had to work.
Yeah.
She had to work. We got 4,400 people watching right now, guys.
Watch that
all right.
language.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank everybody for coming out. See all our friends in the chat.
What is he doing?
He's going to the top rail and flattening it out.
Oh, he's bending the angle?
Yep.
Oh, my.
Yep. And then take that straight route right down the rail. Just like that. Bad hit.
Sure looked like a bad hit. Okay, he saw it too.
He's the first one to call it.
Good. Well, this is an ugly rack
Look,
now.
and look at Earl. He flips his hand, indicating, because Shane did get a little fortune
Yeah.
to tie some balls up.
I'd tie him up again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'd put a cue ball right there between the 9 and the rail.
Yeah, or underneath the 9.
I don't want him kicking at nothing.
Yeah?
I'm not trying to make this in the side. That's for damn sure.
I think he is
Earl,
either.
I think he might be in trying to nip the top of the ball on top of the 9.
That's a hero shot.
Well, he might do it right now into the corner because you can bounce off the top of that 5
but-
ball and
yeah,
get
but
back
we're-
up for the 2.
Right.
Watch, he's going to split him. Trust me.
If anybody in the room would go for this shot, it's Earl.
Well, I don't like him putting it near the pocket. That's what he did.
How about
Well,
that?
Bounced off the 5, back up for the 2. Nice shot.
How about that?
What's he
Still
going to do
gotta-
with the 5 ball?
Still got to contend with it.
Yeah.
The
This
good
is
thing
tough.
about that is you can get between it off the 4. If he maintains that angle, he can get between that 7 and 5.
This
He's
is
got to
tough.
get good
He's-
on the 4 ball.
He's going to crush this 4 ball right now. He's going to spin the 2 in. And he's going to hit the 4, and it's going to go real close to that pocket, too. He hit a little more
Where
room.
are we going?
Very nice. Not bad.
He's going to bury Shane underneath the 7-9 on this one.
Well, if he plays safe, he better bury him.
He's going to bury him. Earl's got a nice touch.
You're going to need a nice touch on this. And you better hope it don't go in.
Yeah, right. Don't bank it in, right.
He didn't bury him.
He didn't get him there.
He left it out there. But it's not the worst shot. You know, I expect Shane to do the same to him.
Oh, but the angle the 7 and the 9 are on makes it a little tougher now.
Yeah.
Still got to contend with the 5.
Let's see what Shane does, what he comes up with. Does he try and get that cue ball back here? That could be dangerous. There's a pocket back here.
Well, if he does, I think he goes 2 rails
Is he looking to
behind
bank
those
this?
balls. Oh,
Is he firing at this? He was thinking about it. He was looking to amp that up and flatten it out.
You walk up to the table, you go, bank it, bank it, bank it, bank it. And then the voice says, stop it.
What are you talking about? Crazy person in my head.
He's still thinking about
Yeah,
it.
he sure is.
He's coming back?
I don't
No.
know. We don't know what he's doing here.
Slicing is not a rail.
Oh, he's not slicing it.
All right, he
playing
he
safe.
just calmed it down a lot.
He banked it. He's Billy Thorpe is here. Billy's giving him
Oh,
the pointers.
that was...
Hey, Earl plays this right off the 4 ball. This lies nice. Right off the
That
4
was
ball. Goes right in.
Interesting
he is.
choice.
Yeah, a little outside English now.
Yeah, it goes right into it.
Help it.
3 goes off the 4 in the pocket and you hold for the 4. Right like that.
Don't get straight.
Oh, we got straight.
It's okay. He can play the combination.
Yeah, from the rail.
Yeah.
I wonder if he can play the combination to the 9 or the 7. I like the 7 ball. Because the 5 goes behind the 9 and tickies the 7 in.
Is the 4 off the rail at all? It's hard to tell.
Don't believe so, but we can take a look.
Yeah, either way, he's not going to be able to manipulate the cue ball off that
pretty
rail
straight in it,
very
yeah,
much.
me.
Maybe an inch if he's lucky. I don't like trying to
He
go.
needs the counterweight from Pat Fleming.
He might be
Shoot
going-
off the rail.
He went forward.
The counterweight. That was a nice plug. Pat owes you extra for that.
He already paid me. All right, watch the 5. Tickle behind the 9. It's a ticky shot. The 7 will go in, and the 5's going to stay there because the 9 will hold the 5.
Yeah, you can almost go rail first.
You
with
got to
this
control
5.
the cue ball to keep it up table, so he's going to have to dig down
he's
and
gonna
kind of
hit it
stun it.
hard and draw
No,
it.
he's going to just stop it. So the cue ball stays there. He'll wind up good if he hits it good. Just like that.
Oh, he got robbed.
I called it, and that should have been the shot. I know everybody else saw it except for me.
He got
Wow.
robbed. I think he got robbed on that.
Yeah, he
Wow.
did. He hit it
Man,
good.
that was a winning shot right there.
What were we talking about? That deep shelf?
Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. You better hurry up and shoot, Shane, because if it drops, Earl will put up an argument.
The
Oh, man.
I think trying to hold the cue ball up is what caused that ball to hang up.
Wow.
Shane got a little smirk on his face.
Yeah,
No,
well, he's happy he's at the table. I
No,
don't-
knowing
you know.
he's grateful.
Sure he is. I mean, I wouldn't blame him. I'd be happy, too. He's going to be the first one to the hill.
Yeah, I think that was a. that
Shane
was
Van
something
Boening
Wow,
on the hill.
that's kind
All
of
right,
brutal.
got to put that behind him.
Yeah, that's going to be hard. Shane he might not have to worry about putting it behind him because Shane's at the break on the hill. So
Yeah, and Shane's feeling it. Shane's even talking to people on the rail.
There's the counterweight. Shoot off the rail with it. Accustat sells it.
You know that Pat Fleming's a clever guy.
He sure is.
all that for a bologna sandwich.
And bread. That's it. No dressing. Here we go. God bless you, Pat.
Yeah, it's the best.
No wing ball.
Oh, a lot of kicking.
No
are
ball
going
at all.
around. Here we go.
Uh-oh.
It's going to get in the way.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No microphones out there, folks.
Yeah, Earl's just indicating how lucky Shane is.
Oh, he did get kind of fortunate there to lock that cue ball around, but Earl can push out to a hard shot that he can make and Shane can't make. You know, I'm sorry, go
Do you
ahead.
have a lot of shots in your repertoire that you can make that Shane can't?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, you may have a point there.
He's going to push into one right now.
Yeah, I like the push-out rule. I think it adds to a lot of different things.
Oh, he can be pushed to an edge.
I think he let it go too much.
Yeah, he's not shooting this.
You don't think Shane's shooting this?
No, I'm saying
Okay.
he's not letting
Yeah.
Earl back to shoot this. He sees way too much of the ball. At this level, you almost don't even want your
Two ball
opponent
behind the three.
to see the ball. You want him kicking at it. Or kicking or jumping. That doesn't work so well either sometimes.
Well,
as
not
we
in this tournament.
playing Shaw, I forget who it was, maybe Brandon kicked or jumped. Well, he pushed out a few times or played safe.
I just got word from Sandcastles that they have lit candles and everything else going on. They want Earl to get to the hill.
He left him quite a bit of that one ball.
Yeah.
Can he see it? I mean, make it?
I don't think he can make it.
No, he can't make it. He's got the right side of it, though.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Bank
go
it?
for the glory shot and bank it?
I
How many
like it.
times has he made this bank in his life?
I like it.
I don't think he has enough to bank it, does he?
I think he does. He came up on that.
He's not going to take the chance. That's what he's not going to do. Shane can jump this.
Yeah,
Full
this is
cue
a
jump?
tough jump shot. To what? I think he's got a piece of it. He might be able to play safe.
Shane's going back for the break cue. I think he's going to jump it. It's a jumpable ball. Maybe not.
It's a critical part of the game right here. He's got a piece of it.
He does.
he's not happy with it because just a piece of it, just because you can hit it doesn't mean it's going to be, leaving you in a good situation. If you can hit it and leave it out in the middle of the table and leave your opponent a shot, that's not good. He wants to hit this and put Earl in a tough situation. Getting dizzy by this cameraman.
Sorry, I meant to go to one frame and one camera, and I went to the other one.
Oh, left it out
I
there.
smell Hill
Yeah,
Hill.
he did.
Left it out there. Come
I
on,
smell
Earl.
Hill Hill. He's going to tickle this right here and separate this 9. He's going to go off the top. Well, if he goes off the top of the 9, he doesn't have to get on the 2. He's got to be careful. He's not even going to feather it, and I don't blame him.
Yeah, I wouldn't have messed with that. He's already had enough balls introduce themselves to his cue ball and hide them out to start messing with that on the first shot. He'll get to this.
If 4-ball goes, he's fine.
4-ball goes where? Oh, in the corner, you mean?
Yeah, 4-ball goes in the
Oh,
corner.
that's a horse of a different color then. No,
That 4-ball will
goes,
go.
yeah.
That
I don't
4-ball
think it
banks.
goes.
You're going to bank it?
He's
That
Oh,
4-ball
no,
will
it
go.
doesn't.
That 4-ball will go.
Well, it doesn't go straight in the pocket.
Earl wanted the opposite side of this 3-ball so he can go that way for the 4.
4-ball. Ho,
Nice
ho, ho,
shot.
ho, ho, ho.
Oh, he's got the
too
safety.
far.
He's got the 3-rail safe.
Yeah, he wanted to bank this, so.
Just don't let it
I
hit
think he
this.
still does bank it.
No,
No.
it kisses in a way.
You know something? Even if he tries to play the safety and stick the cue ball right there, that 4-ball might hit that 8-ball and go in and jam himself up. He's got to be careful.
Yeah, he's in a tough situation here.
Absolutely.
I mean, the 4 could be banked, but it's very difficult because he's got to manipulate the cue ball with inside, and then that cue ball is going to wind up by the 9.
Watch you see that 3-rail, and I like that. But
Look
don't put it
outside
near
pocket.
the pocket.
It wouldn't be the worst
Don't
thing.
even put it near the hole
Oh,
because
you're okay.
Shane will kick it in.
Yeah, if it went, it wouldn't have been the worst thing. He's
That
got-
5-ball is huge right there.
Yeah.
Nice safety. Nice recovery shot.
Yeah.
I
Earl
believe-
didn't get in his head. He just...
It's just down to the nitty gritty here, folks. Big thumbs up for Upstate. Everybody give thumbs up for Upstate there. Putting on the show.
Did you hear that? I heard a faint sound that sounded like Howerton table for 2. What's going on?
I'll take some.
Please like and share. We're almost at 5,000 viewers. Naoki Oi is watching too. Our
Hey,
friend
Naoki.
from Japan.
Raphael's girlfriend. How do you hit it? Ooh, here
my
goes the
God, he
9.
hit
The
it
9 goes in. It
perfect.
counts.
Oh,
It counts.
no.
That's the way Shane just won it. Shane just won the Turning Stone
Wow.
Classic 32 with a luck shot on the 9-ball, but it counts as a win. Shane Van Boening now wins the Turning Stone 5 times. Mike Howerton, your input.
Howerton table for 2.
All right, Earl.
Wow, congratulations to Shane and Earl on a tremendous set and great tournament. I'd just
wanna-
like to thank everybody for joining us and thank Upstate Al. And
Thank you, Troy.
Mike, it was
Thank
a
you,
pleasure.
Tippy.
Yep, definitely. We'll
Mike
do it again.
Howerton, thank you. I want to thank everybody out there that's been supporting us and putting us through and keeping us on the road. You know who you are. I did mention you, and I'll continue to mention. I want to say thank you to Mike Zuglin and Turning Stone Casino and Resort and the whole staff that put this together. It's been real. You can now officially crown Shane Van Boening 5-time world champ, 5-time Turning Stone champion. I want to thank Billiard Product Reviews, Thomas Grimaldi, Simonis Cloth, azbilliards.com, Aramith Balls, Billiard Engineering, JB Cases, Kamui, Light Hyphen Systems, Chalky Sticks, and everybody else that tuned in for your support. I say thank you and have a great night. If you can make it here in January, it's iffy because it's winter. Please make it. Or if you can't make it in the winter, Mike Zuglin has a contract for the Turning Stone next August also. Keith Colombo, my ace. Good night. Good night, guys.